Hello, Gregexstan! This is your main general, Captain B. Killers. Because my family named me poorly. Anyway, our glorious military has taken two major launch facilities. The first one, Kraken's Belly, is a very prestigious rocket launch site. The second one of Sandy Island will be a great place to launch our strong navy. Sadly, we tried to take Lushlands. Easily taking out the defenses, we sadly fell to their former leader when he bombed the city, killing countless lives, including decimating an orphanage. We tried to set up a non-aggression pact, and we think it succeeded. We will be sending resources to those poor children on this sad, sad day, even though it is Thanksgiving. We have tried to set an alliance up with Z-Tech Industries, and you will be seeing some information from that. We feel like it will be great to our nation to have such another strong leader. This is all from news at Evercast on the only station we allow you to watch, Gregexstan Forever! Hey guys, and welcome to the war! As you saw by our news channel, we did try and take Lushlands, but it failed. But luckily, we took Sandy Island over here and Kraken's Belly down here. They are two very, very great sites, and we got them basically for free because they are the uncharted land. Now, as you see, with all of these defenses and stuff, I can't believe my game hasn't crashed yet. We will be going over to... oh, wait, ignore these. These were my tests. Okay, but anyway, we will be started at... no, that got destroyed. Sandy Island. So, Sandy Island is a helicopter launch facility, but that doesn't mean it just has to be helicopters. It's really hard to move defenses off of the launch pad, so it's going to be kind of hard to get boats. So I might have to use the magics of HyperEdit. So we have this defense here. Hopefully it doesn't blow up on impact. Oh, that was close. Why isn't this open? Okay, guard menu is on. Whew. Okay, so I've already passed this save on, which is why those two defenses were still at Lushlands. But while making this video, I learned that the Syro or whatever, the Soviet Union something, who has Lushlands now, took it back with bombers. Sadly, the same day I took it. Anyway, so we have this nice defensible island that is off of the coast. There's nothing much down here, which is great, other than that island, which I might put some secret missile base on, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, it has a little docking area, a little dock out here. So I'm going to ask if I can just use HyperEdit and say that the boats are coming off of there. Because as you can see, it's going to be tight trying to drive boats off of this small little area over here. But it might be used as a nuke facility to nuke you-know-who that took Lushlands over in that area where my mouse is. Anyway, we will be moving on to Kraken's Belly. Now, over here, this is a very defensible location because it literally looks like a volcano that caved in that we built a launch site at. So this is pretty high up in the atmosphere. I'm still going to use Evercast, my main capital, to launch spaceship because this is already 2,409 meters off of the ground, but Evercast is already in the Indosphere, which I think is that area, because it's like 10 or 7,000. Don't judge me on that. I should look it up before I even made this. Anyway, we have two defenses here. Next turn, I'm probably going to be launching more because I think this borders with the Echelon of Iron Core. Even though, and I don't know if I say this, this is going to be against what Z-Tech wants, but they might be in the United Nations, which is his alliance, which I might be in. So there might not be that much war on this border compared to Lushlands. Wink, wink. We'll see what happens there. So this is Kraken's Belly. We interrupt this regularly scheduled programming to give you some breaking news. We don't know what's going in the KSSR, which is a new nation bordering us after they took one of the open territories. We're not sure, but our satellites have lost communications with them while we were trying to bring them a non-aggression pact. We don't know what's happening in the capital now. We hope this war, if there is one, does not come into our lands. We've heard that there are radical terrorists around those areas, but we thought that the inner government and military would have taken them out by now. We don't know what's going to happen to the KSSR, and we hope if they are taken over that their country shows grace to our nation. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Well, that wraps up the end of this episode. That's crazy what General B. Killen said. The KSSR being taken over. We just about had a non-aggression pact with them. But as the sun rises, we'll take a quick look at the maps.
So guys, as you can see, we have Gregistan, my country, taking the two nations. Over there in Zati, Z-Tech AI has taken, not sure what the base is now, from Skyro, and KSSR, now under turmoil, has taken, what is that? Dumby Hole, I think, which is bordering against our nation. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video!